Let's skip the sweet talk, because not every heartbreak comes from cheating or silence. Sometimes the deepest cuts come from words she says while looking you dead in the eye. And if you're not fully present, you'll miss it. You'll call red flags mood swings. You'll mistake disrespect for honesty. And worst of all, you'll stay, thinking you can fix it. But hear this clearly, brother. There are 5 phrases a woman might say that should never be ignored. These aren't just words, they're warnings. They reveal exactly where she stands, and if you're wise, you won't argue or explain, you'll leave. Not to hurt her, not to win, but because strong men don't wait for chaos to consume them, they walk away before it does. Before we dive in, I've got something that'll change how you see women forever. The Female Mind Control Handbook. It's a free guide that breaks down the subtle emotional tactics women use and how to turn the game in your favor. The link's in the description and the pinned comment. Download it while it's still free. Now let's start with the first phrase. It sounds innocent, but it's poison in disguise. 1. You're too sensitive. It sounds like a joke. She might even laugh as she says it, but it's not funny. It's emotional gaslighting dressed in humor. Here's what's really happening. You open up. You set a boundary. Maybe her flirtation crossed a line or she embarrassed you in front of your friends. Instead of listening or taking responsibility, she flips the script. Suddenly, you're the problem. Your emotions become ammunition against you. That's not maturity. That's manipulation. A woman who respects you will care how her actions make you feel. But when she mocks your vulnerability, she's not building a relationship. She's seizing control. When she says you're too sensitive, what she really means is, don't call me out. I want emotional freedom with none of the consequences. If she says it once, she'll say it again. Each time colder, each time sharper, until you stop speaking altogether, until you become someone easy to silence. Don't let it get there. If she turns your pain into a punchline, don't explain, don't argue, just leave. Because when your emotions are turned into weapons, she's already told you who she is. Believe her the first time. 2. If you can't handle me at my worst, you've heard it. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. It sounds deep. It's not. It's manipulation, hiding behind a quote. Translation? I'm not changing. You're expected to tolerate anything. This isn't vulnerability. It's a warning. She's not saying let's grow together. She's saying deal with my chaos or get out. Here's the trap. If you stay, her worst gets worse. She pushes the limits. You end up exhausted, trying to prove your worth through suffering. That's not love. That's emotional blackmail. We all have bad days. We all break down. But real love says, I'm working on it, not take it or leave it. If she uses brokenness as a shield, if she refuses to grow, then staying doesn't make you loyal. It makes you stuck. And brother, the door's been open the whole time. 3. You're just like my ex. This one cuts deep, because it doesn't attack what you did, it attacks who you are. You miss a call or forget a text, and suddenly it's, wow, you're just like my ex, he ignored me too. What she's doing isn't communication, it's projection. She's pulling old wounds into a new relationship, and instead of healing, she's weaponizing her past, using you as a stand-in for someone else. Now you're defending yourself from things you never did. Now you're trying to prove you're not him. But here's the truth. You're not a rehab center for broken hearts. You're not a punching bag for someone else's trauma. A woman who respects you will separate you from her past. If she keeps comparing you, she's not over him, and she's not ready for you. Walk away before your name becomes the next one on her blame list. 4. I don't owe you anything. This one's brutal. It comes out when you ask for honesty, for consistency, for the basics. I don't owe you anything. Technically, she's right, but emotionally, that line kills trust. In a real relationship, that phrase isn't independence, it's warfare. It means, I'll take what you give, but I'll offer nothing back. It's the anthem of someone who wants benefits without responsibility, And if you accept it, even once, you'll slowly disappear from her life. Because what isn't valued gets used, and what gets used gets thrown away. If she can't give you the basics, respect, empathy, effort, you owe it to yourself to leave. No begging, no closure. Just walk. Because your time and energy are not cheap. 5. You're lucky to have me. Confidence is attractive. Arrogance, that's a red flag. When she says, "You're lucky to have me," she's not proud. She's placing herself above you. And here's where most men fall. Instead of leaving, they chase. They try harder, apologize more, all to prove they deserve her. Stop. Love is not a favor. You're not a charity case. If she's the prize and you're just the audience, respect is already gone. And once that's gone, it rarely returns. So don't fight for approval. Don't beg for validation. Walk away with your dignity. Let her wonder how a man like you didn't need her to feel complete. So if you hear any of these 5 phrases, don't wait. Don't hope. Don't lie to yourself because the good days feel good or the nights feel lonely. When her words become weapons, your silence becomes your strength. Love should honor your boundaries, not test